So we're going to set up our body first before we get started. So we do that by bringing our heels together, toes together. Take your heels out together, toes out together, and that is your hip width apart. Standing nice and tall, we're going to imagine that we've got a long string pulling us all the way up, elongating our spine, and then we're going to just dip our chin so that our eyes are for the horizon. Inhale up and draw your shoulders up towards your ears. Exhale and let your shoulders drop. Inhale up. Exhale. Let them drop. One more time. Inhale and let your arms float up towards the sides. Start with little circles forwards. Gradually increasing the circles. Feel any clunks in the shoulders, that's fine. And then go the other way, little circles backwards at first. Gradually increasing the circles. And then bring your arms to the front, making sure your shoulders are dropped down in their sockets. And then we're going to take a bend of the knees down to a squat. Exhale and rise, draw the arms back out, inhale, lower, exhale and rise, drawing the arms up. We'll do 5 more, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Standing like this, we're going to bring our attention to our breathing. So throughout all the classes, we're going to take lateral breaths, which means that you inhale and imagine that the breaths are moving outwards, and as you exhale, imagine that your lungs and your ribs are drawing inwards. Inhale outwards, exhale inwards. We can imagine that by drawing our arms up to the front and open out on the right hand side at first. Imagine that the right lung is opening. Exhale. And draw the lung back in. Inhale. And exhale. And then both at the same time. Inhale. Imagine those lungs really expanding outwards towards your fingertips. Exhale. And they're closing in again. Let your arms drop, check them out. Thinking about our stomach muscles now. We're going to draw them in as if we've got a belt around our waist. Okay, so we're going to pull the belt in until it's about at the 3rd notch. Okay, so your stomach muscles are engaged but not holding in. Not sucking in your breath, you can still breathe. And with those stomach muscles engaged, you feel why we are breathing outwards, because you can't breathe downwards because these stomach muscles are engaged. At the same time, your pelvic floor is pulled up. Imagine that you're pulling it up a lift shaft up to the 10th floor, and then release the pelvic floor 1 floor at a time until you get to about the 3rd floor, and it should be maintained at about this level. Okay, so we're drawing in our pelvic floor, we're drawing in our stomach muscles, and we're engaging. The pelvic floor runs all the way from the front to the back. Okay, so from your tailbone to your pelvic bone. So you need to be able to draw up your back passage and along the hammock all the way to your front passage and up. Okay, so keep that hammock nice and supported. Take a little bend in the knees, and from here we're going to practice our roll down. So keeping your knees slight bend, keeping your feet shoulder width apart, shoulders rolled back and down, and we're going to roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. Slowly but surely. And when you get down to your toes, let your hands just hang there like a rag doll. Sway them from side to side. Inhale to prepare. Exhale and rise up. Roll the shoulders back and down into their sockets. Inhale to prepare. Exhale and roll down. Take that little bend in the knee and let yourself hang there. Take a few breaths at the bottom. Inhale to prepare and then exhale and rise. Roll the shoulders back into your pockets, into the sockets there. Inhale to prepare. Exhale and roll down again. When you get to the bottom this time, you're going to walk the hands out into a plank position. Plank is your hands underneath your shoulders, shoulder width apart, fingers facing forwards. Nice long line all the way from your shoulders down to your ankles. And hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop the knees. Come into a box shape here, so you're going to have the knees underneath the hips, the hands underneath the shoulders. Just going to pedal out the hands like a cat. Feel that range of motion in your wrists. Release any tension that you might hold there. And then take the hands out further in front of you. Take the knees back. So you're placing your weight onto your arms. Okay, but keep your shoulders in their sockets. Don't fall into the shoulders. Keeping yourself held up. Sort of drawing those stomach muscles again. Okay, so you have a nice strong base. And we're going to go for 3 press-ups from here. 1, 2, 3. And then from here we're going to go for 10 pulses. Okay, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and coming back up. Come back to that box shape. So we're going to take the knees underneath the hips, the hands underneath the shoulders. And from here we're going to take the right leg out. So imagine that you're pointing your toe and drawing a line through the sand with the right toes. Engage the core muscles again, pull up the pelvic floor and raise the leg up and off the floor. Hold it there for 3, 2, 1 and lower down. Draw the leg back through the sands and go to the other leg. Through the sands and up. Engaging the core muscles, pelvic floor. 3, 2, 1 and lower down. Going to the other side. Elevated position, and then we're going to pulse here. Pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. To the other side. And pulse 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Now we're going to go to the opposite arm, to opposite leg. So extend the left arm out and the right leg out. So engage those core muscles, bring up the pelvic floor and hold the position. 3, 2, 1 and lower down. The other side, opposite arm to opposite leg. You make sure your eyes are on the front of your mat. Don't overextend the spine. 3, 2, 1. And lower down. Go for once more on each side. 3, 2, 1. And lower down. 3, 2, 1. And lower down. Staying in that box position. We're going to tuck our toes under and just raise our knees off the floor. Keeping a nice flat back. Just going to raise the knees off, okay, and hold them there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. We'll do this 2 more times. Inhale to prepare. Exhale. And then raise the knees up and off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Last one. Inhale to prepare. Exhale. And raise the knees up and off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Take the toes back out again. And we're going to arch the back up into cat position. Tucking the tummy up. Drawing the pelvic floor up. Letting your neck hang. And then go the other way. Into cow. Bringing the tailbone up. Keeping the shoulders in their sockets. And go through cat-cow one more time. Other way, curving your spine upwards. Tucking the head down. Feel a lovely stretch down the back of your neck. And then going the other way into cow. Tailbone up. And then reset to a nice flat back. And then we're going to tuck the toes under, walk the hands forward slightly. And then push back up into downward dog. Feel the stretch down the back of your legs. Walk the heels out. See if you can go a bit further now. Bring the heels further towards the floor. And come forwards into plank again. Dropping the bum down. And from here we're going to lower ourselves gently down to the floor. In the floor laying position, we're going to take our arms and place them under our heads. And we're just going to work on the legs for now. So we're just going to raise both legs up and off the floor and hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Next time we're going to raise our hands and our legs at the same time. Inhale to prepare. Exhale and rise. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Inhale to prepare. Exhale and come back up. We're going to open the arms out into cactus arms and then bring them back into diving arms. We'll do that 5 times. 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Then place your